Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Derek here again. It is hot outside. I feel for um, Brad Seller and Mike over at Global Voodoo. Down there in Arizona, it's even hotter. Got up to 105 here yesterday, which was a record for us in Utah. So, supposed to be back down to 96 tomorrow, or 96 next week. I've got a job where I'm painting outside that I got to do tomorrow and Saturday, so life's going to be interesting. Anyway, just left the store today. I had a couple jobs, and one ended up down by a place I source. It's a local, they do damaged freight and wholesale stuff. And I went through and they just didn't have a lot of stuff today. And I honestly have never been to this place and not bought something to resell. And truth be told, they sell a lot of their own stuff on eBay. I haven't found them on Amazon. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. But they have a huge eBay store. I think they mainly do auctions, but I mean, I've seen it before where they have, 8 or 4 or 5,000 auctions going at one time. So they move through a lot of items. They have a whole eBay department. So I mean, a lot of the stuff they have, they've already picked through. If they're going to get a high price on eBay, they sell it. But even with that being said, I've still found stuff here quite often. But this time, when I went through, I didn't find anything. And as I was thinking about it, because I needed some other stuff for personal groceries too, I was getting some of that, and I was thinking maybe their inventory hasn't changed so much as just in the few months I've been really pushing eBay, my buying has evolved in so much as I'm looking for a better deal. And this may happen to you guys as well. Hopefully it does, because ultimately it just means you're growing. I look at stuff and I pull it up on eBay or pull it up on Amazon and I go, yeah, I can make a couple dollars an item. I've got to spend $10 and I'm going to get, 12, 13 back in a week or 2 or 3, which, honestly is not that bad if you've got money to tie up into it. If you can spend $5 and get, $8 back, and it's going to be a couple weeks, that's a good return on your money. It's way better than putting it in the bank, that's for sure. But as an example, it'll be on my sold in July video, but there's a deal I did on OfferUp I mentioned before. I went and I paid about $45 for a lot of items. The main reason I went there was for a flute. Got a pair of shoes, and then just some miscellaneous electronics. I bought that about a month ago, maybe a little over a month. Spent, like I said, 35 or 40 bucks. I just sold that flute last night, 9:30. Shipped it out this morning. 125 plus shipping. So when I can spend, so let's just say that whole $30, that's the main reason I went to the flute. So $30 and I make 120 back, so I got roughly 4 times my money back in less than a month. Now I have the boots I have up for $45. The rest of the electronics together are probably up for around $100. So I just have a hard time justifying tying up my resource, my sourcing money in items that aren't going to return that much money. So therefore, that may be why I'm having a hard time finding stuff at this location. I'll give it a couple weeks and I'll swing back by again. But, it's just, today it just wasn't worth it. So, just kind of keep that in mind as long as you're finding deals. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I still have a video I need to put up. I recorded on my camera instead of my phone. But I mentioned it in there. I went to the Goodwill and got a whole bunch of shirts. And I've gone to the Goodwill a bunch and just haven't found anything. And the other day I went there and I think I ended up buying, I can't remember offhand, but I want to say 30 items. I think it was 30 or 35 items because I ended up about $70. So I ended up about $2 a piece. And I'm pretty sure that in just a week and a half or so, I've already got that money back. So everything else that sells is just profit. So just kind of, you know, don't get discouraged if a place that you've always had good success sourcing all of a sudden has a little bit of a dry spell. It may be they've changed inventory. It may be that, you know, what you're looking for has changed as well. So just don't get discouraged and keep working at it. Hopefully it's that you're growing as long as you're finding enough inventory. I just went by there today because I was nearby. I still have inventory I need to list. It's not really a death pile. I've got pictures of it and stuff. I just haven't cut out some time to get it listed. But another thing for me is I don't spend a ton of time in places like that unless I'm finding stuff, because I really hate being around a ton of people. Other than when I was doing Amazon FBA and doing the retail arbitrage, I avoided Walmart like the plague. I mean, my wife will go there for groceries every now and then until, excuse me, it's been a long day. Until I got to the point that I was doing online, or, you know, retail arbitrage there at Walmart, it had been months before I went to Walmart, because it drives me crazy to be around that many people, and generally they're acting terrible and making you question your confidence in humanity. So a lot of the same kind of stuff here that just bugs me. So I find myself doing more sourcing through OfferUp and Let Go and 5 Mile, which I see a lot on OfferUp in one of my local classifieds. I don't sell near as much on there, but I do buy a lot of stuff that I resell on eBay. I've listed quite a few things on there, and every so often I'll sell something there. But in general, I buy off of there and then sell on eBay. So it's just finding those different niches and different places to source that work for you. I honestly haven't found a ton of stuff at yard sales yet. It just ends up being, you know, better things I can find other locations. So different things are going to work for different people and at different times. So it is what it is. You'll find what you find. Anyway, till next time, guys, just keep sourcing. These are helping you. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to keep seeing the new videos when they come out, and just keep building that inventory up. It's slow right now. August, I hope, will start to pick up a little bit, and then you're coming into Q4, so get your inventory built up for that and kind of go from there. But hopefully everybody stays busy, don't get too hot, stay hydrated. We will catch y'all next time. Have a great one.